tough was it to have to fall behind for the first minute there and have to kind of chase the game throughout?
Yeah, it's tough. You give that team any sort of ammo, any sort of fuel, and they can run with it. They got the firepower, and obviously not the way we want to start.
What has to change in the defensive end here? I mean, obviously in this losing skid, there's 5 goals, 6 goals, 4 goals. What has to change here?
We just need to get back to doing our jobs, simplify, be hard. We can look at the structure and watch tape on that stuff, but a lot of it comes from work. A lot of it comes from the little things that kind of made us successful there for that span and of playing well defensively. I think that was our biggest asset in those games, and we got to get back to that.
What do you tell Magnus after a game like this? Obviously, it's tough. First NHL start for him. I mean,
Short memory just for the guy. It's tough. It's like you said, it's not the way that we want to start for him. First NHL game is supposed to be special, and obviously for us to let them down like that, it's tough.
Did you sense that they lost last time and they were in here, pretty much cost their coach their job there? So, did you sense from them that they were going to be ready to go tonight, ready to, kind of avenge that? I guess?
Yeah, I think so. I think that team's been building. That team's built to win. They want to win, and obviously when they came in last time, it's not the way they wanted it, but we got to show up as well. I think that's the thing. We can't really worry about how they wanted to go about things. We want to do it, obviously a different way, and we'll look back and get better tomorrow.
Kyle, the team just, from a couple weeks ago, the resilience just looked like you guys couldn't get deflated. Now it seems like you guys are seeking back in. How do you guys get back to playing a full 60-minute game despite maybe giving up 1 or 2 goals?
I think it's just relying on what made us successful. I think we can talk about it and put X's on the board and all that, but we need to play with confidence. We need to play hard. We need to play for the guy next to you. And I think right now we're going through lapses of when something does happen, it's kind of a woe is me thing, and in those moments when you're being tested and when things get hard is when we kind of need to step up and really buff our chests out and play hard. And obviously right now we haven't.
How do you get out of? No, go ahead.
Obviously, you've come into this team and you've taken a little bit of a leadership role despite not having a letter energy. Do you feel like you could be one of those ways to help kind of lift guys up?
Yeah, I think so. I think it's on us guys who've been around and played a little bit, and it's on us. I think you can't ask guys, like you say, you got guys in their first year, got guys in their first starts and half season or whatever it might be. You can't look at those guys. It's got to be from the veterans in the room, and for us, we need to do a better job of that.
Edmonton leans so hard on their cycle. What makes that so tough to disrupt, particularly with them? What can you guys do better with that? Their cycle game.
Yeah, obviously they're good players. They got a lot of skill. They got a lot of speed, and they do a lot of things well. And when they get into that mode, it's tough to get in on them and get physical. And obviously for us, we don't want to let them get into that situation. When they do, they're a hard team to play against. So it's a tough situation.
All right, thanks, Kyle.
Thank you.
We'll get David outside.